Hello and welcome, I'm Chaos the Kid, and this is episode 19 from our Let's Play for Ratchet and Clank. I am here on the Gemlik Base after having just defeated Captain Quark in a space battle for the ages. It was one hell of a thing, because I was jumping back into the spaceship controls. They don't do that too much in this game, other than the one on Poketaru, so I wasn't very used to it, and it's been a while since I played any of these games. So I was not used to this game's control for the spaceship at all. So I messed up a few times, but then my third time I managed to finally take the dashing green wonder down. He crash landed on the planet we're about to go to, which is a planet being overrun by the Blarg. Oh wow, my ship wasn't there. I was gonna say my spaceship, but for some reason I skipped the space part. But yeah, so Quark crashed down on the planet being overrun by the Blarg, and now we're going to go save them, because after having finally sated his lust for revenge, Ratchet realized just what a menace Chairman Drek is being, and how we need to stop him now. And so now him and Clank have kind of reconciled their bit of not really an argument, but their, God, I'm trying to think of the word, but their different ways of looking at this situation, and now they've agreed to head down to the planet, save who they can, and then take out the Drek and... The Drek? The Drek. I am the Drek. Take out the Blarg and Chairman Drek. Almost said Captain Drek there. Messing up all my words. Oh well, it wouldn't be a Chaos the Kid video if my friggin' wording wasn't chaotic as well. I was gonna head on down there. Ow, my back. Don't worry, not a problem. I was just outside and got bit by 1,000 bugs. Not bugs in general, mosquitoes. And so, you know. Lovely Canada. In the winter, it's too cold to do anything. In the summer, there's 5 billion bugs. So, we're going to go to Gorda City Ruins, Oltanis. So, as I've mentioned before, I have completed this game twice. No, not even really completed. I completed it once, officially. Okay, let's all be fairness, once. Second time, I got all the way to the end, did not finish the very last planet. I didn't get there just because I had something else to do. Every other time, I normally only get to Poketaru, but because it's been so goddamn long, I was a tiny little kid when I first did this, I do not remember these. Gemlik Base is the last place I remember. I remember because I got this far, and then I actually think it was when the new ones for when the new Ratchet and Clank came out. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe them, but they had the newer ones. They came out that weren't the original 4. They came out new. I think they're just called the future games or whatever. For whatever reason, it's all in the future. They got the fans have some weird way to refer to those games. That's what I'm trying to think of. But when those came out, that was when I got this far and then stopped and played those. So I just do not remember anything about Oltanis. So we're gonna experience it together, folks. And then never again, because like I said, I'm probably gonna delete this playthrough once I get a few other playthroughs on the channel, and then come back and play this again. After I do the reimagined, or right before I do the reimagined, and that's years and years down the line though when I do the reimagined. So like I said, I want to go through the entire series. So yeah. So planet Oltanis, Gorda City Ruins. My missions are to find the survivors of the Blarg attack and search the destroyed city. Yeah, so it'll be probably a couple years before I even delete this playthrough, and then even much longer before I get to the reimagine and do this one. Assuming, I actually managed to make a career out of this YouTube stuff. Maybe that'll never happen, who knows? As I mentioned before, who knows what the future has for us. Future is planet Oltanis right now.
Clank? Clank? Come on, wake up!
Captain Quark?
No, goofball. It's me, Ratchet.
What happened?
You got toasted by lightning. This place is having one heck of a storm. You won't be safe out there. I'll be right back.
So yeah, I forgot about that. Kind of startled me there seeing friggin' Clank get hit by lightning. I do kind of remember this planet though. Now that I've seen that, I remember the gimmick is that they've taken Clank away from you, so you can't use R1 and X to shoot forwards. You can't hold R1, hit X to go high. You gotta pretty much play through just like we did well maybe we, because you might have played it by now, but you gotta play it like I did the very first level without him. It's not too much of a noticeable difference at first, but there is just sometimes when you'll try to instinctively do the forward thing like that. I was just showing it off. But when you try to do the forwards jump or the high jump and you're like, oh right, I don't have them. They do this again in one of the future, I think it's called the Future Trilogy is what fans are calling it, the 3 new games. Or I think it's 4 now, I don't know. Sorry, there's a lot of, what I'm thinking of is there's a lot of mobile games and games for like the PSP and stuff like that. And that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's really 3 right now. Why you might be like, you said you know the series. I don't know mobile games or the portable games too much. I mainly just know the ones on the system. But one of the newer games, like the whole thing is like, the grand majority of the game is like without Clank on your back. And it's very jarring having just played one of, I think it was even this game I had just finished, not finished playing, like I said. I got to the previous planet, and then started playing them, and I was like, I can't do anything. There's no Clank. I could have been buying Sam this whole time, but this asshole likes to interrupt me, so. That's why I was trying to not do that. Hey, jerkbag. I don't know why I don't like this guy. We've been over this. I don't know why. Some people just are incompatible, and that's me and this guy. You think I'd like him, though? He looks cool. He talks cool.
That's a real...
Oh, yeah, we got the Tesla Claw, which is a bloody fortune. I don't know why. I don't ever remember it being that good of a weapon, especially in this game.
Ooh, that's
some of the later games, when you get, like, more mobile enemies, especially even when, like, medium enemies are attacking you in groups, it's pretty good. It's kind of like Flamethrower 2.0, great for, like, the little guys, because it, like, shocks multiple guys at once.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, so it's pretty good for, like... pause my sentence there, because I was trying to make sure I hit the right button. It's good for like, groups and, like, large groups of small enemies and medium groups of medium enemies. God, this whole platform is all janked up. All we get to see is this city, like, pre-destroyed. Wow, those are some pretty big streets down there. Wow, this city's got a weird format. Maybe there's something wrong with the ground, so they could make, like, their streets on the ground to drive and walk around. This kind of looks weird. It looks like the Blarg just kind of pushed a bunch of dirt all over the place. And then there's like a layer of fog or something. Unless that's like a layer of water and the idea is the city's now flooded. You know what? I'm right next to it. Let's go see if that's water. It won't tell me. Look like I kept following those, so I guess it's fog. I almost just instinctively tried to jump forwards with Clank. Wasn't gonna happen. Oh, there's a... Didn't even notice there was a thing there for my metal boots. That looks like a side mission. Hang on, let's bring up the map for the first time needing to use it. Okay, so there's something directly in my side. That's where the metal thing is. Looks like there's a grind rail directly ahead and then another thing off to the side. I don't know how to get to any of these things. Looks like the side route is the way to go, I guess. It says there's 3 things now. Oh well. But this is like the more... Is this one of the ways I gotta go? Why would I go this way? There's nothing here. Maybe slingshots pop in later. Oh yeah, but what I was saying before, I jumped off like a dumbass just to see what's happening. Ooh, maybe this actually takes me somewhere. Hang on, I'll get back to that in just a moment. Upper City, okay. I'm gonna go that way first. I don't know what's up with this thing. Like I said, I completely forget all this. I just remember the gimmick of not having Clank. But I'm gonna go that way, and then, depending on how I'm feeling, I might take taxi or metal boots. But yeah, you don't get to see this city pre-destroyed, but it's kind of interesting to like see like this whole janked sideways platform and think about like what this must be like for the people of town. Like they've come out here all the time to like go on like walk bouts with your family or admire this bolt and energy symbol for whatever it means for their planet and people, and now they're just all destroyed and barely hanging on, ready to just fall down into the apparently poisonous ground. I guess it must be like some planet this planet must have like a toxic atmosphere. It's gonna be like some planets must, but this one is the one I'm talking about. It must have like toxic stuff going on. It looks like there's just like a toxic cloud over ground, and that's why they can't have roads and stuff down there. I could have been walking this whole time, but I was talking about this platform, so. Here's some more scout bots. You remember these guys. It's been a while since we've seen them, but come on. Just stayed in the air for some reason. They were like, we're fine. Should we get them? I guess we should get them. What the F is that? Ah, God, plasma bots. That's their guy's name. Hang on, I got it right here. Sure you all love me popping up and down. Wow, of course I have it closed down. Yeah, they're plasma bots. Go me, I actually remembered. Also, I like this. There's a little health thing in the phone booth. I don't know, it's not like, I don't know if the thing is a reference to anything, or it's just kind of funny that it's just like, oh, you gotta go take a call and get some health back. It's like some mechanic like in, No More Heroes, I think that's the name of the game. That game's fun. I'm really bad at the first boss battle in both No More Heroes 1 and No More Heroes 2. and then I'm great at all the other boss battles, but I'm crap at the first one in either game. I don't really like those games though. Well, I like the idea of like hunting down assassins and stuff like that. Like the main idea is good, but there's just some minor things about it that would take way too long to get into now. They're definitely really low on my list of games I like. I was gonna say care for, but that doesn't even sound proper. I guess I don't even like really hate them. I just don't really like them. I would rather prefer to play any other game I own than either of those. Also, that was a Blarg mini bomber. They just kind of sit there throwing grenades all over the area. Once again, to show how this was a very early game, and so enemies were very stationary and just kind of shot you as you walked about. In later games, as I mentioned a bajillion times, and I will always mention things a bajillion times, because I don't know how much you've been paying attention to in these videos. I also stutter, so then I need to recorrect myself and say it again. But in later games, enemies do move around a lot more, so like that would like fly side to side and do shots, kind of. They would do vodka shots, getting drunker and drunker. Kind of like those, oh, what the hell, the Blarg paratrooper robots. They were like hopping side to side. Enemies are more, at least, even the more stationary enemies are more like that in later games. And then like the more comprehensive guide, like the Blarg troopers, would be like all over the place. Oh god. Okay, what's the best way here? I don't know, I guess just it's so bloody useful. I don't remember it ever being this useful in later games, mainly because there's just other guns that can do what it does. Like, there's so many other, like, machine guns, shotguns, bomb launchers in later games that, like, when a group comes out of the corner like that, I could just pull out, like, one of my bomb launchers and blow them up. I could have grabbed the bomb glove. But, like, even in the next game, they have something called the mini nuke launcher, which is actually, sorry, it's not the I almost messed up the second time I said it. Oh, well, that's better than messing up the first time like a jag-off. But when you upgrade it, it's called the mini nuke launcher. And I think the first time it's like the bomb launcher or something. This still got like a lot bigger range than the bomb glove, so it's much better for like when a group runs on the corner at you, you just pop it out and blow them to bits. Also, apparently those guys like to come out of the sewers at you. What the hell's going on here? Oh god! I didn't realize that's such long range. Here's the problem with this. There's so many guys everywhere. It's way easier just to throw a bunch of these little dudes out and run away. Because like with the Space Commandos, this one's not popping for some reason. That's annoying. Wasting that ammo. With the Space Commandos, they shoot out the waves of fire that like, okay, weird. Didn't kill them all. They shoot out the waves of fire that will kill the little guys. Those guys don't. They shoot above the little guys, so it's so easy just to throw the little guys out at them. Well, the Devastator here. Best weapon for this. A couple shots and oh god, not a couple shots. Apparently the mini bomber is a lot stronger than the jet fighters or space fighters we were fighting. So annoying how some don't pop. I guess there can only be so many dudes out at once. But yeah, those space fighters we just fought in the last. That I fought in the last place only took 2 shots. These mini bombers are taking 3. Which makes sense from a game point of view. They're the enemies you fight at a later point, so they're stronger, but doesn't make much sense from a realistic point of view that the mini bombers that float around just bombing small areas. Like, if they were actual bombers, it makes sense, but there's like these little helicopter, basically, kind of like mini vehicles, not really a full-on jet itself, but they're tougher than the jets. Oh well. Here's another grind boot section. It's about like 5 feet long, but I like it because it's grind boots. Had to do it that way to kill those guys. Oh my god, no! I'm gonna die! Oh god, I'm dead. Blah. Well, as usual, this game has god-awful respawns. Get down here, cowards. How much time do I got? I guess I'll just... I'm gonna cut it here just for time, because I actually want to get some stuff out of this video, and that was a long respawn. So, I will see y'all back there. Bye-bye. And I'm back. Oh god, maybe I'm not back. Please, for the love of God, kill them! Oh my god. Came right back into the freaking thick of it. Maybe I'll come back on the grind rail there. But oh my goodness, that sucked. So, I'm dumb. I can't think of a way to fight those guys other than just throwing gloves of doom at them. Normally one of the great things... Oh god, that sentence decided to So it wasn't very long getting back here, but I had to do it a few times because I kept dying, so I'm a little frazzled. So normally in these games, you can approach your enemies however you want. Normally any gun works on any enemy. There's very few times when you'll be like, this gun doesn't work at all in this guy. There's obviously some, like these flying guys. The flamethrower doesn't work too well until they land or something like that. I can't figure out how to take care of these plasma bots without just throwing gloves of doom enemies at them. Enemies, minions, whatever you want to call them. But those little guys, I can't figure out how to deal with them any other way, because that's why I kept dying. So then this run, every time I came across one, I just threw a glove of doom down and just tore them to bits. And for anyone wondering what the best equation, it's 1 glove of doom per sewer grate they pop out of. I'm going to call them sewer grates to insult the guys, because I hate them now. They're hellish enemies for whatever reason. Is this a different way? Is this just back, or... Oh, I actually probably don't want to hop on that. Where does that go? I'm really worried. I have no idea where that would go. That's Darla Granch. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, so it's just very annoying that, like, you gotta use... Probably maybe the taser glove would work on them too, as the taser claw. Because that's, like, the new gun, so maybe that's, like, how you're supposed to do it. Also, this was very easy to get gold bolt here. You just slingshot up to it. It's really weird, these gold bolts. Some are really hard to get to, some are really easy. They just, like, think you're not gonna look around. But yeah, those guys were very, it was very annoying, just, like, having to use 1 weapon. Maybe 2 if the taser claw works. I forgot. I gotta go give that trophy to the Skids agent, but I just don't care enough for that thing. I really should, just to show you guys, because it doesn't cost anything. But I'm just like, I'm normally so focused on just playing the game that I don't do it. Yeah, so these bombs will explode if they hit you, or explode after the time runs out. In case that wasn't obvious. Stop. However, your missiles go a lot longer than they do. My cat's meowing. I don't really want to have to cut it again. I might have to. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to, because there's just an animal making noise in the background. I don't think it's picking up on this thing. But I also don't want to have to deal with that nonsense. I just wanted to see if there's anyone else coming out of there who's just opening up to let him back in. I guess we're just letting him back in. Okay, I don't know how... Oh god, it seems to be about... I'm not going to be able to time this properly. I think I might just have to go until my timer says 40, and then after some cuts it should be good, because I'm going to have to, like, let my cat out here. Or go for... I'll aim for 35 this time and see how that works after cuts. Alright. I will see you guys in just a moment. And I'm back. Hello, everybody. Hopefully that wasn't too long. So I guess let's aim for 35, and hopefully cutting will take me down to the time I need to. A little winded because I had to chase, not chase, but I had to like grab the cat, run him to the door, put him outside. He's an outdoor cat, so don't worry, I'm not just shoving a poor little indoor cat outside. He lives outside. He just sneaks inside whenever I'm recording. Get back down here. You shot and you missed, you coward. And I had to run upstairs to make sure the door upstairs wasn't open so he couldn't get back inside. People always let him inside when I'm recording. He rarely comes inside when I'm not recording. Oh my goodness. Oddly enough, this machine gun's easier to dodge than the freaking plasma bots, because there's just like 5 guys shooting back and forth. Oh look, another plasma bot hole. I wonder how I should take care of this. Oh wow. They're not coming out. I guess they'll come out and chase me. Oh, I vaguely remember this. I was just gonna say I vaguely remember. I'm like, no, I remember. No, I shouldn't say I remember, because I probably don't remember properly. Yeah, the jerks come out and chase you. And you can't do anything, because I don't think you can shoot on these grind whales, unlike you could in later games. Yeah. Well, I guess I can pull the gun out, but it doesn't matter. Wow, for some reason my eyes aren't really catching it. It's getting like confused with the glow underneath the robots. Weird. Is that supposed to be like a challenge, or... Oh god. I almost hit that bomb bot. I think that's a bolt thief too, putting bombs down. What a jerk. Hang on.
Hey, welcome to my shop. What can I get you?
I'm looking for Drek.
Sure, yeah, I got lots of stuff on sale. After the bombing, no one is around to buy anything.
Are you okay?
Low prices? Oh, you bet. I can make you a deal on a busted turburator, a mangled carbonizer, or I got this info bot.
Guess that bombing was pretty loud, huh?
Oh, you're one shrewd negotiator. I'll tell you what. I can let this infobot go for half price.
Half price is 2,000 bolts, huh? What a very common reoccurring number for some reason. I don't know why they just kept going with 2,000. Later games, things will rapidly increase the amount you have to pay for them. Bloody annoying. But yeah, you get the joke? He's talking loud because he's deaf because of the bombings. But yeah, so that guy will give us a little info bot for another 2,000, which sucks because I just got enough for the freaking Visibomb launcher, which is great for certain parts of the game. It's really bad for boss fights because, as I mentioned, you have to stand still as you use it, and so you just get shot by everybody. But it's great for dealing with enemies around corners and stuff like that. They're trying to ambush you, and or just like the mini bombers or whatever. You can just like, as mini bombers and other fighters and UFO enemies and stuff like that, they're just floating there. You can just stay outside their gun range and swerve around and hit them with that thing and take them down. Pretty good stuff. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to spend 2,000 of my hard-earned bolts. I don't know if I said that right the first time. I kind of hissed it out because I got my buck teeth that I used to have a super lisp with, but I've kind of worked around it. That's probably one of the many reasons why I stutter. You know, I'm sure there's lots of reasons, including low intelligence. But you know, I don't need intelligence to be a barbarian. Oh yeah! You know, you ever play a barbarian with high intelligence? Yeah. You ever hear why people explain to you why they would play a barbarian with high intelligence? Because knowing is half the battle. The other half is extreme violence. Oh well. Kind of messed up on my setup there because I was like trying to set it properly to how I heard it. Oh well. Silly jokes aside. I'm gonna buy this bloody info
Well,
bot.
that's about it for me.
Thanks.
Quit your complaining. I gave you a great deal. Jeez.
Jeez.
Afraid to go out at night? Afraid to go out during the day? Just plain afraid? Then you need this! The Ultra Mech Unlimited. This mech is the ultimate in personal defense system. Blarg Industries is now taking pre-orders. Get yours before it's too late.
Now that's what I call serious firepower. Clank's gonna be jealous if he sees this.
Well, I can't exactly wear that as a backpack. Or could I? Nope, no, definitely can't. And we're back here. I almost just headed back to... I will head back to the ship, but I almost just went straight left. But there are two other places I can head off to. I kind of want to go up the Meg Boot, because that looks interesting. We've kind of gone on a taxi ride downtown before. This time we're going uptown. We've taxi rode before. I keep saying we.
Great bargains for you
But
today.
this is one of the times it kind of makes sense because like this is something you guys might have done by
that's
now
a nice
playing
one.
along. Or not. I don't know what you are up to. 30,000. Jeez, that's so much. And for something I don't think is worth that. There we go. Gotta get more Gloves of Dooms. Oh, there's so many mine. I forgot how much ammo the Mine Glove has. Another reason why I like it so much. But yeah, we went uptown, or we went downtown, now it's uptown. We haven't really done too many Meg Boot trials, so let's figure this out. There's no we this time. This is a me time. I have not done too many of these in this game. This is trippy as hell, looking at this world. I thought it was going to flip me, but no, it's just holding me upside down as I descend into the heavens. Or it looks like the city's descending into the heavens, and I'm just staying still. What the devils? Where am I going? I'm going to Taserland. That looks like it used to be an ice rink, because it looks like ice. Wow. This all just is ice, huh? Is this snow or what? I'm trying to figure out what I'm standing on right now. Is it just a rounded roof or it is supposed to be snow? I'm not leaving tracks and there's burn marks. I don't think it is. I think it's just a oddly white surface. But this looks like ice up here. Yeah, it's like... looks like it used to be some sort of like billionaire's penthouse. That's the word I'm looking for. It was like an ice rink attached to a penthouse or something, and they got blown up. Oh well. There's that. Jesus! What was that about? I guess there's a wind pushing you. Weird. Yeah, there's a wind. When you get about partway through, the wind catches you and throws you to the side, so you gotta Just kind of go straight across the wall and the wind to recorrect you. Oh, and there's just more mag boot down here. Alright, let's see if I can kill myself. Okay. I never know if those things are going to hurt you, because I know there is like, you can see the bombs like that on the grind boot course in the earlier part of this game and in some later games. You can just like wrench them and blow them up, and it makes no sense, because... Well, it makes no sense. Oh my god. English. Oh god, I almost fell. It makes no sense at all that you're just hitting a bomb that close. But on the grind boot courses, when you go through them, not only do you hit the bloody thing, you also go like directly into the explosion as you go flying forward. So it makes super no sense that you're just kind of like going through it. Oh god, what happened? I can't get up. There we go. I know lots of people are like, oh god, ice physics in games, it's Satan! I don't know. I personally like ice physics. I like ice physics and underwater levels. And I know that's normally the bane of gamers. Like, everyone's like, oh god, it's the water temple in Ocarina of Time, which I haven't played, unfortunately. I would like to play more Legend of Zelda games, but I just really haven't found the time or found the games available. Nowadays, I can just easily order them, but before, when I was younger, I couldn't. And might be like, why couldn't you? It's like, well, you know, my parents needed to buy it for me. They didn't want to order games. What the hell? I'm getting like pushed. I can't get towards these things. Weird. But yeah, so nowadays I can just buy them, so I probably maybe will eventually. But there's, as much as I do like the series, there is a lot I've heard that are just like bad. So I'm like kind of worried about buying them. Like even by like fans of the series, they're like, this game's awful. But then I've played some of the ones that are like, this is awful. I'm like, I like this game. Whoops, I'm to my death. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really, oh my goodness, I got set back a little bit here. You know what? Maybe I can try one more whap at it, but this is getting pretty close to one I gotta quit. But yeah, so I haven't played nearly enough Legend of Zelda, and I could, and I maybe will one day. I got him. This is, okay. I keep trying to hit those just to be a bit safer, but that's just a waste of time. Yeah, so I have like one of the ones I played that like, and I'm sure lots of people, upon hearing this, are like, no, that game is great. That's how the internet is. Lots of people hate, lots of people like. But people I thought were trustworthy said these games were bad. That's why I'm like, so they said they were bad. One of the games I played that I've heard lots of people dislike is, I haven't played all the way through. I just played a little bit at the beginning, and I didn't really have time to finish it, and then I got distracted. It was one of those times when like you have a friend come over and play a game, and you're like, oh cool, we'll finish this later, and then they never come back over to finish it, and the few times they do come over, it's like, let's play something else. It's like, F you, dude, you said we played this. Well, god, thank goodness Ratchet is smart to grab on like 90% video game protagonist. I was surprised I was going to say antagonist, so I said it anyways. Unlike 90% of protagonists who just fall to their death. Yeah, so I had a friend play, it was Twilight Princess, that's the title. It was Twilight Princess, and I had a friend play, and then they were like, yeah, I'll come back and play the rest, and then they never did. Ow, that hurt. Thank goodness I'm invincible and can take 5 hits no matter what they are. Once again, imagine that as a superpower. You can take 5 hits, no matter how strong or weak they are. It could be anything from 5 paper cuts to 5 nukes. Such a weird power. That's not really Ratchet's power. As I've said in later games, he gets like he gets like a level up system. He doesn't get skills or perks or anything, but he does just get more health as he levels up. But yeah, so me and a buddy were just like playing Twilight Princess, and then he never wanted to play anytime he came back over. So that's kind of on me for never playing it, but I wanted to play it with my friend. God, everything's interrupting me. I don't actually want to step on that, so it's sliding everywhere, and it's time to quit as soon as I finish this thought. Sorry about that. I was trying to stifle a cough. Okay, I'm gonna go back down a bit, because apparently he leaves when I leave. But yeah, so we never played again, and then I never played by myself because I wanted to wait, but then he never came. So it was the whole annoying thing. So I probably will play it, and maybe I'll even play it for this channel. That'd be a great thing. A blind playthrough of, Twilight Princess. That bird came back. I stopped it, and then it came back. Oh well, that's life. I'm very perfect. Wow, look at that back stretch. That looks so uncomfortable. I'm gonna leave him like this until next time. I'm trying to hold back. I'm getting I'm getting like a sneeze built up or something. Everything's coming out right here at the end. It just costs a sneeze. But yeah, blind playthrough of Twilight Princess, and I think I think I have Wind Waker somewhere. It might be buried, lost, or I never had it, or like I might have borrowed it. I definitely had a copy of it in my building at some time. But I also have Skyward Sword is the other one I have, if memory serves correctly. And maybe I could play either of them. And I also have Breath of the Wild. That's the one Zelda game I've not only started, but I played hours and hours of, and I have done nothing. I think I found all the Divine Beasts, got my ass kicked, that's the horrible sentencing. Got my ass kicked by all the Ganon Blights, left, and then just started playing around the open world again for another few hours. That game is so fucking fun. Like, that's one of the top games. That will be at the top of my list of best games ever for forever. Like, I'm gonna be an old man and be like, I remember Breath of the Wild. And then we're gonna be like, no, Papa, that never existed. That was with the old world that got nuked out of existence. And I'm like, no, it was real. Oh well. Apocalypse me as a grandpa, apparently. I'm gonna kick your ass, Raiders. I'll do a Fallout playthrough, just an old man. Is me old man. No. I'll probably do a Fallout playthrough at some point, but not me as an old man. I'll probably be a young person, just because I like young characters to play as. But all that rambling aside, that was a long ramble at the end there. Wow, went way past my time limit. I was just trying to mention that I played the beginning of and then never finished Twilight Princess. I didn't even get to the point where you turn into a fucking wolf. I got to play that on like a buddy's profile, and the game didn't seem too bad at my buddies, but they were saying that it was really crappy and like, wow, Ratchet, I was trying to go, I was literally just holding forwards and Ratchet decided to turn to the side. I guess the camera might have tripped out or something and made him, but that was weird. But yeah, I went to my buddy's once and played it, and she was like, it's not that good. I got confused and lost. But, you know, again, I'll definitely play it myself at some point. Maybe it will be on the channel, who knows. I gotta say goodbye, though, because this is getting way too long. Hopefully the cuts will save at least a few minutes of this. So, if you liked what you saw and you liked my video game rambling at the end here, hit like. If you want to see more of my nonsense, I really shouldn't call it nonsense. That's bad. Don't make self-deferential jokes. If you want to see more of my stuff, hit subscribe. If you want to help me out, go the extra mile. You can check out my Patreon. Got $1 a month, and then $5 a month. $1 if you just want to throw me some money. $5 if you're going to name at the end of these videos. If you don't have the money or don't want to give me the money, that's completely fine. Just watching has helped me out a lot, so thank you for that. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.